Renu Bhatnagar felt stuck. Every morning she woke up with a sense of dread, knowing she had to face another day at the bank. She had a mountain of student loan debt. Rent was going up. The cost of living seemed to rise every month, and her paycheck never seemed to stretch far enough. Her salary as a bank teller barely covered her bills. Each month she meticulously budgeted, but there was never enough left over for savings or emergencies. Each day felt like a struggle. The constant stress of making ends meet weighed heavily on her shoulders, making it hard to focus on anything else. She had dreams of traveling and starting her own business. She often found herself daydreaming about far-off places and the freedom of being her own boss. But her financial reality felt like a heavy weight holding her down. The burden of debt and the pressure to keep up with her expenses made her dreams seem impossible. Renu knew she needed a change. She couldn't continue living like this, feeling trapped and unfulfilled. Renu worked hard at her bank job. She was diligent and dedicated, always striving to do her best. She was always on time. Punctuality was important to her, and she took pride in her reliability. She was polite to customers. She believed in treating people with respect and kindness, even when she was feeling overwhelmed, but it didn't seem to matter. Despite her hard work and dedication, she felt unappreciated and overlooked. She was stuck in a low-paying position. No matter how hard she worked, there seemed to be no opportunity for advancement. Her manager didn't seem to notice her efforts. It was as if she was invisible, just another cog in the machine. Her co-workers felt the same way. They all shared the same frustrations, feeling undervalued and trapped in their roles. They were all just cogs in a machine. Renu yearned for more. She wanted to break free from the monotony and find a sense of purpose. She wanted control over her life. She longed for the freedom to make her own decisions and pursue her passions. One day, a wave of despair washed over Renu. She felt like she was drowning in her circumstances, unable to see a way out. She was sitting at her teller window. The pressure of her job and her financial struggles felt unbearable. Her manager was yelling at a customer. The tension in the air was palpable, adding to her stress. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. The harsh lighting and the monotonous environment only added to her sense of despair. Renu felt tears welling up in her eyes. She struggled to hold them back, not wanting to break down in front of her co-workers and customers. This wasn't the life she had imagined. She felt trapped. She needed a lifeline. She knew she had to find a way to change her circumstances and reclaim her dreams. One sunny afternoon, a man approached Renu's window with a sense of urgency. He was a regular customer, someone she had seen almost every week for the past few years. She knew him only as Mr. Kapoor, a man of few words but consistent habits. He was usually quiet and reserved, often keeping to himself and rarely engaging in small talk. But today he was different. He was practically glowing with an energy she had never seen before. He had a huge smile on his face, one that seemed to light up the entire room. Renu couldn't help but ask him what had happened. Her curiosity got the better of her. "It's a miracle, Renu," Mr. Kapoor exclaimed, his voice filled with excitement and disbelief. "I've been struggling financially for years," he confessed, his eyes reflecting the hardships he had endured. "But my luck has finally changed," he said, leaning in conspiratorially as if sharing a secret. "Have you heard of Trader AI?" he whispered. Renu shook her head, intrigued by the name. Mr. Kapoor explained that it was an online platform, a revolutionary tool that had taken the financial world by storm. It used artificial intelligence to make trades in the stock market and cryptocurrency, analyzing data and predicting trends with remarkable accuracy. Mr. Kapoor showed Renu his phone, the screen displaying impressive profits and successful trade. He had made a significant profit in just a few weeks, something he had never thought possible. He explained that he had been skeptical at first, unsure if it was too good to be true. But he had heard about Trader AI from a friend, someone he trusted and respected. He decided to take a chance, to invest a small amount and see what happened. And he was so glad he did. The results had exceeded his wildest expectations. Renu's eyes widened as she listened, her mind racing with possibilities. Could this be the answer to her prayers? She wondered if Trader AI could help her too, lifting her out of her own financial struggles. That evening, Renu went home and started researching Trader AI. She read testimonials, watched videos, and even joined online forums to learn more. After hours of research, she decided to take the plunge. She set up an account and made her first small investment. Over the next few days, she watched the charts and monitored her investments closely, her heart pounding with every fluctuation. To her amazement, she started seeing positive results. Her small investment began to grow, and with it, her hope. Renu felt a newfound sense of empowerment. For the first time in years, she felt like she had control over her financial future. She couldn't wait to share her success story with her friends and family, hoping to inspire them, just as Mr. Kapoor had inspired her. And so the word of Trader AI spread, bringing hope and financial freedom to many more like Renu and Mr. Kapoor. Renu begged Mr. Kapoor to tell her more. She had to know how she could join this Trader AI platform. Mr. Kapoor smiled. "It's by invitation only," he said, "but I can put in a good word for you." Renu's heart leaped. She gave Mr. Kapoor her contact information. She thanked him profusely. Days turned into nights. Renu couldn't sleep. She couldn't concentrate at work. She kept checking her phone every few minutes. She was desperate for an invitation. She started to doubt Mr. Kapoor. Maybe it was all a lie. Maybe Trader AI was a scam. Just when her hope began to dwindle, Renu received an email. The subject line read, "Welcome to Trader AI." Her heart skipped a beat. She quickly opened the email. It was a personal invitation to join the platform. Renu felt a surge of excitement. This was her chance. Renu spent hours researching Trader AI. She read every testimonial, she watched every tutorial. She wanted to make sure she was making the right decision. She knew that all investments came with risks, but she was willing to take a chance on herself. She deposited a small amount of money into her Trader AI account. She nervously set up her trading parameters, and then she waited. At first, nothing happened. Renu started to worry, but then, slowly but surely, her account balance began to grow. Within weeks, Renu's initial investment had doubled, then it tripled. She watched in amazement as the AI algorithm made trade after trade. It was like magic. She reinvested her profits, and her wealth continued to grow exponentially. Renu quit her bank job. It was a decision that had been brewing for months, a culmination of countless hours spent in a cubicle, feeling unfulfilled and yearning for something more. The day she handed in her resignation, she felt a mix of fear and exhilaration. She had made more money in a few months with Trader AI than she could have ever imagined making at the bank. The platform had opened doors she never knew existed, providing her with financial opportunities that seemed almost too good to be true. She was finally free, liberated from the constraints of her 9-to-5 job. With her newfound freedom, she booked a one-way ticket to Bali. It was a place she had always dreamed of visiting, a paradise that symbolized the ultimate escape from her previous life. She spent her days exploring the island, immersing herself in its vibrant culture and breathtaking landscapes. She practiced yoga on the beach, finding a sense of peace and balance that had eluded her for years. She swam in the ocean, feeling the cool, refreshing water wash away the stress and worries of her past. Each day was a new adventure, a chance to rediscover herself. She was living her dream life, a life she had once thought was out of reach. The sunsets in Bali were a daily reminder of the beauty and potential that life held. But Renu never forgot where she came from. She often reflected on her journey, remembering the long hours at the bank and the feeling of being trapped in a cycle of monotony. She remembered the feeling of being trapped. She remembered the despair, the nights spent worrying about her future and whether she would ever find a way out. She wanted to help others achieve the same level of financial freedom that she had found. She knew that there were many people out there who felt the same way she once did, and she wanted to show them that there was a way out. Renu became an advocate for Trader AI. She started giving presentations and speaking at events, sharing her story and the incredible impact the platform had on her life. She shared her story with everyone who would listen, friends, family, even strangers, anyone who showed an interest in changing their financial situation. She knew that this platform had the power to change lives. She had seen it firsthand and was determined to spread the word. She wanted everyone to have the opportunity to achieve their dreams. She believed that financial freedom was not just a privilege for the few, but a possibility for everyone. It's not about the money, Renu would say. It's about the freedom to live life on your own terms, to pursue your passions without the constant worry of financial constraints. It's about having the power to choose your own path, to wake up each day with a sense of purpose and direction, knowing that you are in control of your destiny. Renew's story is an inspiration. It's a testament to the power of determination, the importance of taking risks, and the incredible opportunities that can arise when you dare to dream. It shows that anyone can achieve financial freedom with the right tools and the courage to chase their dreams. Renew's journey is a beacon of hope, a reminder that with the right mindset and resources, anything is possible.